Hello to my Cancer and Cancer Rising friends, Sondra from For Your Chi. This is your October 2024 reading. Thanks for being here with me. Welcome to your October. We're going to be going over your first, like we always do, first 6 houses out of a 12-house spread. If you want the extended, it's in the below. It's on Patreon. Tier 2 is what you want, unless you want to join my Miracle Workers group that I'm starting the 1st of October tentatively. We're going to meet 9 p.m. EST on Sunday nights. Okay. And then my tier 3 people will get all of tier 2's benefits, all of these extended readings every single month, and tier 1 benefits. But let's look at your first house. Your first house is the first 72 hours of October. You have spiritual strength. You're going to need extra rest to, and maybe even to juggle your schedule, even more so in the first 72 hours of October. You do have a yes here. So this is totally something that is doable, that can be done with a little bit of juggling on your part. This is not your first rodeo, Cancers, okay? All right. Your second house, I love it. Your money, your stuff, the universe. The universe is prepared to deliver to you everything that you've been asking for. Here is the key. You must be assertive. You must tell the universe what you are prepared to receive at this time. You must tell other people what your expectations of them are. The very first answer may be a no. That's okay. Because you know what? After the no, you've got the Omega Victory card. There's someone else, or there's another opportunity that's going to supersede the old opportunity or the first no. The first answer is no. The second answer is yes, with an asterisk, with an exclamation point. Okay? Awesome. Just keep going. Don't stop. Your third house, your brother or sister, they're going to plant the seed for what they're going to do in the future. Now, it is not time to go gung-ho on this project because you do have another no here, another no card, or they do. This is not for you. This is for them, brother or sister. But it's time to plan this business out, or this investment, or this side gig. They need to get all the information. If it's a business plan, they need to write it down. They may need to join together with a partner and partner with someone. All right. Your fourth house, your house of home, where you currently live. Harmony, warm and fuzzy feelings, harmony within the home, harmony with a certain person that you live with, or harmony with a guest that is coming to your home. You also have, if you believe. All right, I love this card, and I love this card with the harmony, which is the 2 of Cups in your second house. And this is not talking about where you live or someone that you live with. This could be talking about your father who meets someone significant in his life. This is divinely orchestrated. If this is a meeting with your father and someone else at this time, okay? So don't second guess it. Your fifth house, or don't be skeptical about it, I should say. Your fifth house. Your money, I'm stuck on money. Yes, you are, Sondra. Let me just get another drink of coffee here. Coffee's always better out of this psychic mug. Your fifth house. Your friends, your fun, your dating life. For those of you single Cancers, you have light. Light says prosperity and bliss are assured. They want you to remain positive regarding your social life or your dating, for those of you single people at this time. Sometimes in the fifth house, a child can show up, but that would be if you have more than one child. The first child shows up in the 11th house, which is problematic, by the way. You should get this extended reading. Because you're going to have to navigate some of that if you have minor children. If you have older children, you may get a crying phone call from typically the oldest one in this scenario. All right. You have one child younger for those of you multiple children, light, they're having a great time right now. Yes, they need to remain positive, and they also need to scurry away Mr. or Mrs. Skeptical, all right? Because their situation is going good, or it's about to. Excellent news. You could also get a very awesome invitation right now for some social event. You can get invited to something. You could be planning something. It's going to go accordingly as planned, and people will have a good time. This could be that you've been thinking about, if you're single, putting yourself out there in the dating world. They want you to remain positive again, okay? Your 6th house, work and health, solitude. You are alone. You are alone, studying. You also pulled a no card, all right? Let's get another angel card. For those of you that are experiencing contrast at your work or with your work right now, they want you to know you may want to hermit yourself if you can, if you don't work with the public, that is. If you have a desk job, it doesn't require a lot of communication, like on the phone and things like that. It would just be best to keep your head down and work right now. For those of you who are looking for work, it could be a little weird with all of these planetary retrogrades that we have right now until, like, I want to say January, it starts getting better, and then February it lightens up because Jupiter goes direct. That could be having an effect on you looking for work, looking for a new job. It doesn't mean that you should stop trying, okay? You should, because, you know, once your resume is out there, someone could leave that in a pile or sitting on their desk for a month or 2 or even 3, and then all of a sudden it's plucked off the stack, and then they call you 3 months later or 2 months later or whatever, you know? All right, so keep that in mind. The angel cards here are Archangel Raphael, which talks about being a healer. Some of you actually have healing capabilities that you're not even aware of right now. And if this is you, if you know that I'm speaking to you and you know that you have these healing capabilities, or you just have a gut feeling that you can do something like this, please join my Miracle Worker group in Tier 3 below, because this is the kind of thing that we're going to be working on as a group. I have never worked collectively as a group before, all at once like this. I've done things by myself, which, as far as healing abilities are, I'm sorry about the thump that you're hearing. It's the dog that's trying to jump on the couch. I have never worked in a healer group, but we're going to be doing some of this. It's not going to be 100% focused on this. It's going to be coming on an as-needed basis. And look, we're just going to put it out there, and we're just going to see what happens. This is more of an experiment, but all I can tell you is I've done some amazing shit all by myself, and there's no telling what I'm going to be able to do with a group of you who are incredibly talented, those of you who have many different talents, much different from my own. I'm getting goosebumps right now talking about this. This is going to be epic. I'm so excited. I can't wait. And on top of Archangel Raphael, they're saying how powerful you are and not to disregard the power. You've got to stop dismissing this. Cancers, I tell you every single month how incredibly psychic you are. And now the message is, not only are you psychic, you have healing capabilities, some type of healing. It doesn't have to be physical healing, but some of you definitely have that, okay? Amazing. Amazing. So while you're alone, this chick has a book here. This could be you studying for your future work environment. Awesome. All right. Now that I'm off of the tangent, let's see who's around you in your 7th house of primary relationships before we go to the extended. You've got 2 sword cards, so that's an air sign, as it always is, right? Don't you guys always pull air signs for this? a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. You also have a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you want to join me in the extended, the link is below. It's on Patreon, Tier 2. Unless you're joining my Miracle Worker group, that's Tier 3. And then you're going to get this reading anyway in the extended. Your 7th house, we're going to be going over your 7th house of primary relationships. There is something to watch out for there. Okay, your 8th house of taxes, contracts, intimacy. This source of your significant other's income, if that applies. Your 9th house of school and travel, your 10th house of career and your mother, your 11th house of your child or your best friend, and the 12th house, what's about to happen 3 months from now in January. Take care, everyone.